This video is only going to be relevant for the people who actually care about genuine people, who care about building authentic relationships, because let's face it, this is unfortunately not really something that people prioritize a lot. Or some people genuinely straight up do not care about this. They don't value this. They don't care about authenticity or whether someone is real or authentic or genuine or down to earth. They don't care about this because all they want is the results, the goal. Can you get the work done for me or not? Can you bring me value? Can you do what I need for you to do for me? They don't really care about the actual relationship aspect of the transactional aspect of the relationship. They just care about the end goal. And if that works for them, great. But we're not talking about that. So if you know that you're not those people, if you know that you actually care about heart-to-heart connections, you care about real conversations, you care about real relationship building, then you're gonna want to hear this. And this is not even about how you play your games out there, because you could very much be a very good business person, like excellent business person, because actually most of your business comes from your solid relationships you build with your clientele, with your customers, or whatever. You're someone who actually value genuine connections amongst people. And although it's likely that you won't need this type of reminder, but I'm gonna remind you, okay? Because I personally know a lot of entrepreneurs or business people who have a good heart, and in a lot of cases they go through a lot of pain behind the scenes because they have the heart, because they actually care, because they have high levels of empathy. At the forefront to other people, they are a great business person, so they have a specific rules or standards that they practice or they operate their business under. So other general people or clients or their colleagues or even coworkers, they don't know like the softer side of these entrepreneurs. However, personally, as someone who works with a lot of different business people, entrepreneurs who actually have a kind heart, which is why their business actually has succeeded in the first place because of the good heart. And this is quite contrary to popular belief, right? Because there's this false notion out there that in order to make a lot of money or to be successful, you have to be corrupt, that you have to stab people in the back. No, that's not true. However, there are people that do that very well, by the way, which is why I made that distinction in the very first place in this video, right? There are people who don't care about genuine people, who don't care about authenticity, who don't care about honesty. They just build stuff, and they might know how to charm people, they might know how to snake people, they might know how to deceive people, manipulate people using their charm, but it's not the same thing as building authentic relationships, right? The point of my video is I want you to know that if you have a good heart, that makes you separate, right? So I don't want you to doubt yourself if you're ever thinking about like, what is wrong with me? Because look, let's face it, it's possible that you're dealing with some stuff behind the scenes. You're maybe dealing with some emotional stuff, maybe having relationship issues, or maybe you're the one getting snaked by people who want to take advantage of you, who has gone to see the softer, the empathetic side of you, and they're actually trying to leverage off of that. They're trying to weaponize it against you, and because you have a good heart, you might not be as cold-hearted about it, and therefore you're the one thinking like, am I doing something wrong? Like, what is wrong with me? Or why are they treating me like this? Or why are they like this? I don't want you to have these doubts, okay? Because I don't want you to feel like your good heart, your care for people, your authenticity make you less powerful, or I don't want you to disempower yourself because of who you are behind the scenes, right? I want you to be able to value yourself and the heart that you have to offer for the people while being able to protect yourself strategically from real cold-hearted people out there, the real snakes out there. This is where you have to be strategic about how you move and understand that if there's any relationship or any connection, any deal, any person that you deal with that makes you doubt who you are, or you see them moving in a certain way where you see how they're generating results or they're doing something and it's making you somehow question yourself, right? It could be the things that they talk about, it could be what they're doing, and whether it's you not agreeing with them and therefore generating negative emotions, or you might be involved in personal relationship with them where emotions are exchanged, or you're getting to know them and maybe they're nagging you and they're maybe taking a jab at your self-esteem. It's eating at you. Again, all these things are things you're dealing with behind the scenes, not in the business world. You could be a business person, a professional, doesn't matter. This is something you're dealing with in your private life. Don't doubt yourself because of someone who does not move like you. Don't be afraid to actually continue to do what you do, because how you're going to build what you want is going to be dependent upon who you are as a person. You do not have to follow the rules out there. You do not have to be less empathetic, less kind, less generous because you see other people taking advantage of people like you, or even taking a jab at people like you. You don't have to become hardened in your heart Actually, the way you can create more impact in the world or succeed as a business person is by being who you are, because that kindness, that lightheartedness, that openness, that generosity is what the world needs more of. You just have to be strategic about it, which is why I'm reminding you to protect yourself from people who are snakes, who are just charmers, master manipulators. It doesn't matter what you experience from these people, because essentially they're going to do what they do, right? And it's going to be impossible to reason with these people, and likely you're the ones over here doubting yourself if there's ever conflict or issues with these people, or anything that you experience that's negative. You're going to be the one thinking about yourself. Why? Because you actually care about not hurting people. You actually care about making the right impact. Just make sure that you do not turn these introspective moments into moments of self-doubt, where you have to feel like you have to change into a different person, or you have to be less than who you are. All I'm reminding you of is lean into your authenticity, lean into your own value system. It does not matter how other people move out there. You have to value your own authenticity. And if you're the type of person who values genuine connections, then you have to stand by that. And if there's any relationship out there that makes you question yourself and how you move out of your kind heart and your pure heart, then that's how you decide this connection is not for you. This person is not aligned with you. It doesn't matter how good of a potential you see in this person. That's another thing about good-hearted people, is that you guys see potential in people, right? And then you believe that to be their reality. But if their reality shows up as the version where they are making you doubt yourself, they are making you feel less worthy or worthless, or making you question about the way you move and who you are as a person, which is going to affect your business, right? Then now it's affecting your business, your entire vision, right? You have to see this as a battle, a mental battle, a spiritual battle. And you must not change who you are because of this person taking a jab at you, okay? I want more kind-hearted people to succeed as business people and entrepreneurs, and that's why I felt the need to make this reminder. You can be a generous person, a good person, an honest, truthful person, a person of integrity, and still succeed very well. Build your authentic relationships, connect with people generously and genuinely. That's how you're going to prosper. You've seen that already, I'm sure, right? So don't let any person who is actually a snake or a master manipulator make you doubt yourself. Any person who causes misalignment in you, who makes you doubt yourself, see that as an enemy. Your enemies are not always going to show up in your face advertising themselves as an enemy, right? It's the people that make you doubt yourself and your values. It's those people that are here to demolish you. Don't let them destroy your spirit. You must stand for yourself and prosper in accordance to your authenticity.